What if the thing you thought made you more actually kept you from knowing who you truly are? Hi, I'm Maryla, and for 25 years, I've carried a secret under my skin that I thought made me more me. But when 2 months ago, both of my breast implants ruptured, one silently, the other with a hard armored shell, everything changed. I was cracked open. I got my implants in my 30s because I hated my dinky boobs. They made me feel self-conscious and less of a woman. I thought they would give me confidence and make me feel more womanly, more complete. And for a while, they did. But today, at the age of 61, I've realized something that I could not see back then, that the real reason why I had my implants was not just because I didn't feel like a woman or to feel more like a woman. It was because at my core, I never truly felt good enough. Not good enough as a woman, not good enough in my body, but also not good enough in so many other areas of my life. And while my implants gave me an external boost and confidence, they never, ever filled the inner void of not feeling worthy enough and good enough that was inside of me. Now, I've decided to create this video series for all the women out there who have breast implants, who are considering to have them done, or those ones who are experiencing some issues with them, so that we can share our stories and learn and support each other along our journey. Now, I am not a medical professional, so any information and the contents that I will share in these videos is purely based on my personal experience, my personal knowledge, and my own truth. If you are thinking of having implants or are having issues with them, I encourage you to seek professional advice from qualified specialists, inform yourself, and make decisions that are right for you. Now, to kick off this journey, I would like to share with you my biggest realizations that my double implant rupture brought light to me. Now, for 25 years, I had my implants. I had never any symptoms until recently. So when I had them done, I just completely forgot about them. I didn't even think they were there. They became part of my identity and I just ignored them. But today, after my rupture, I realized that your decision to have your implants carries certain number of responsibilities. The first is responsibility to stay informed. When you have your implants, you should know the name of your implant, the size of your implant, and the serial number of your implants. Because each implant has a serial number, and in case of any issues, it helps to have the number to track your implants. A good surgeon will provide you with this information immediately after the surgery, but don't assume, and if you don't get this information, please demand it. Once you've had your implants, it's really crucial that you stay alert and informed about your implants, especially on the internet and in the media, just in case any implant can be recalled. So you need to stay alert for that. And for example, I only discovered that my implants were called poly-implant prothèse, PIP implants, when they ruptured 2 months ago. Now, PIP implants were linked to a legal scandal over 10 years ago that totally bypassed me, and they had a 500% higher risk of rupturing and leaking than any other approved implant on the market. They also contained industrial grade silicone, imagine. Now, I was totally unaware of the scandal. It just totally bypassed me. I was not even aware that this was happening around me, even though hundreds of thousands of women around the world were affected by it, including myself. Now, probably the main reason was because shortly after my implants, I moved countries, and it never occurred to me to inform my surgeon of my new contact details. And because I didn't really keep myself informed, I just totally ignored this potentially very dangerous health risk to myself and my body. So yes, keep an eye on the news and any recall of your implants. The second responsibility that I feel you have is to have regular checkups. Now, I know, as women, we are encouraged to have regular checkups of our breasts. That goes without saying. But this is even more important when you do have breast implants, because this enables you to detect any possible rupture much quicker. And consider getting ultrasound or MRI checkups rather than the traditional mammogram, because especially in older implants, a mammogram can actually trigger a rupture. Or if you have a silent rupture that you are unaware of, a mammogram can actually cause the contents of the implant to seep outside of the implant. Now, medical advice recommends that once you have implants, you should replace them every 8 to 10 years maximum, because implants are not lifetime devices. The implant, whether it's saline or silicone, is encased in a silicone shell, and silicone deteriorates with time. The rupture risk in implants of 20 years is between 50 and 70%. And this goes up to 80 to 90% for implants that are over 30 years old. Now, the older the implant, the higher is the risk of silent rupturing. So you have to really make sure that you do get regular checks to early detect any potential rupture, and so you can deal with it. Now, if you're about to have implants and you are now aware that the medical profession is encouraging you to replace them every maybe 10 years or maybe maximum 15 years, you should seriously considering setting aside a boob budget for the replacements. And yes, I mean, we can't ignore the reality. And it's not just talking about the financial costs of replacing your implants. We are also talking about scarring costs, because scars stack up with every intervention. The last responsibility that I'd like to mention in this video is the responsibility to listen to your body. Now, even if you may not be experiencing any negative symptoms that you think are connected to your implants, implants have been known to rupture silently without 4 years of operation. So again, the importance of regular checkups is brought to light here. And if you have implants and you are experiencing some symptoms that you can't really explain, but you have an inkling or a feeling that it may in some way be connected to your implants, don't ignore it. Trust your gut and take a medical advice. Go and get yourself checked out. And don't let anyone tell you that your symptoms are just signs of aging. Because after 25 years of having breast implants, I have never heard of a breast implant illness, BII. Now, breast implant illness has been linked to a wide array of symptoms in women who have breast implants. These include pain in the arm, sore joints, and chronic fatigue. These particular symptoms I had personally experienced in the last couple of years. And I don't know if I really connected them to my breast implants. Although the shooting pain in my arm, maybe I thought, well, it's strange, it's my breast, but I just ignored it. So apart from these symptoms, I mean, there is a whole wide list of symptoms that include brain fog, hair loss, hormonal imbalance, to name just a few. So there is a lot more research into BII and a lot more information available on the internet. So please go out there, educate yourself, and don't ignore any signs or dismiss them as not having any relevance to your implants. So before I end this video, I would like to just highlight a couple of points for those of you who are experiencing a rupture or about to explant. First, don't let anyone, especially unqualified medical staff, downplay the seriousness of your rupture or tell you that it's perfectly safe to live with a ruptured implant for 6 months to a year, which has been the case for me. I have been told over and over again, it's not dangerous, it doesn't matter. You deserve to be taken seriously and receive prompt medical advice. Because even if your implant is encased in a protective shell, the longer you leave it, the higher the risk of the contents seeping out and interacting with your body tissue, which is can cause very, very serious health risks. And if you are considering explanting, the explant surgery requires a highly skilled surgeon with specific expertise in explanting. Taking out your implants is far skilled and complex procedure than putting your implants in, because generally with ruptured implants or even older implants, you will have some scar tissue that will has to be detached from your muscles, from your tissue. So it's very complex procedure and requires cleaning inside of your breast cavity. So it really requires someone who is highly specialized. So please inform yourself about your surgeon's expertise and make sure you choose a surgeon with whom you feel more reassured and confident in his abilities. So thank you for joining me on this journey. I'd be interested and love to hear about your own stories, any concerns you may have or any questions. Please subscribe and comment below, and I'll do my best to answer. In my next videos, I will be sharing about downsizing from a D cup, what I am doing to prepare for my surgery, and generally how I'm handling the emotional, physical and mental aspects of my journey. So stay tuned, and thank you for being here with me. Until the next time, take care, trust your gut, and honor your body.